Hi everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing Scorpio's February 2020 reading. It's labeled February, but I have two rows with January. I just feel like because it's the middle of the month, I don't want to write January. But the first two rows of cards are for January, okay? Because we're like halfway into January. The reason why I'm backed up is because I did 2020 previews, okay? For all other signs, if you're looking for love readings, look at your 2020 preview until I get to your sign, okay? Okay, so anyway, guys, at least I'm excited. I had a great weekend. I hope you guys did too, especially if you're a Libra. If you have Libra in your chart, you might have had a wonderful weekend with your family, okay? So anyway, also by the way, if you have a Cancer child and they're a young adult female, please speak with them about young or teenage pregnancy. I mean, they could be young, like 20 in their early 20s or whatever. Be careful because cancers are possibly being promiscuous for January, especially if that child has a promiscuous father. Please sit down and have a talk with them unless you want them to get pregnant, and because they could be with multiple men. So, just sit down and talk with your children, okay? Okay, so anyway, so I'm ready to start your reading. And guys, by the way, show your appreciation by liking, subscribing, or sharing the videos, okay, if you appreciate them. The first card that I have for you is the Emperor card, okay? So Scorpios, I don't know if this is your energy, but you're starting the mid-month. This is like January mid-month to February. It could be January to February mid-month. So you're starting off the energy in the Emperor card, so you're the boss, okay? You're exerting your power. I'm not sure if you're looking for love in your workplace, but this just has to basically do with your power, okay? I guess you want people to look up to you. You probably are looking for love if you're the boss, if you're Scorpio and you're the boss. So you're probably looking for love through one of your employees or something. I'm not sure. Typically, this card is shown for someone else and their boss is looking toward them. So this is an interesting way for me to see it where you might be the boss. So you're looking for someone who's probably in a rank lower than yours. Okay, the Nine of Shells. So basically the Emperor, he was looking for love and he was determined to find it. Okay, so the Nine of Shells is confirming, yeah, basically he found what he was looking for. He found love. He's fulfilled. Okay, Nine of Shells is a card of abundance. So if you're the boss, you possibly have abundance, or possibly this is stating that the love that you find is abundant with everything you desire. Your hopes, wishes, and dreams are being fulfilled. So the next card is the Justice card, okay? It's like this reading so far 3 times is stating you get what you deserve, you get what you deserve, you get what you deserve in regard to love, okay? So Justice, this card represents truth, it represents goodness coming to the surface. If there was gossip, maliciousness, bad-mindedness going against you, that energy is being cleared up. The Justice card could be in regards to paperwork being filed, and perhaps it may go in your favor. I'm not a lawyer, so you'd have to consult with a lawyer. I'm just stating what the card might mean in regard to any paperwork you have to file or need to file or desire to file, okay? But the Justice card maybe further confirms that if you're looking for love, there you found it, okay? So now I'm going to show you something. We have the Emperor card here, and then after Justice, we have the Empress card, okay? I'm going to take the Empress card and the Emperor card as people, as court cards in this case, okay? So the Emperor card could be a boss. This could be Scorpio's energy, okay? And then the Empress card would be a female's energy, okay? And basically, the Empress is about like new ideas, pregnancy. The Empress can represent all 4 of the queens in the tarot court. So she could represent the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and I'm missing someone. Who is it? Did I say Queen of Cups? Okay, so anyway, all 4 of the queens. I'm not sure who I'm missing. Missing someone. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm missing someone, and it'll take me a minute to figure out. Swords, Cups, Wands, and someone else. I'm sorry, I'm missing something. Anyway, you got my point, okay? So the Emperor, the Empress is all of the queens together. And well, what I'm just saying is that there's some type of magical pairing going on here. This is Scorpio energy. The Empress could represent like Taurian energy. I'm not sure if Libra counts too. Today, I'm not sure why I'm kind of off. So today I did some other tests, so I might be slightly off and not 100% on my tarot today. But anyway, okay, so the Emperor, this could be Scorpio's energy. He's finding his perfect match. It's like saying like 2, 3, 4 times, like you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. Like, shouldn't you celebrate by this point? Like, it's a love reading and basically you should be celebrating, okay? But I still have the rest of the cards to describe to you. So let me see what else is going on, okay? Okay, so here the drama starts probably going on. So we have the Prince of Gems in the reverse. This is the card of the builder, okay? He's in the reverse, so he's like feeling entitled, like he's saying, okay, I really don't want to do my work, but I really want all of the credit. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win, and I'll play however many games I have to play to get what I want, okay? So he's not really in the upright right now, okay? I don't know if this is in regard to a business, since we had an emperor in regard to a work situation. I don't really know whose energy this is. This could be the masculine's energy, since this is the next card of a masculine persona or court card here. So I don't know what else I need to say about this card. Okay, so the next card is the King of Shells in the reverse. This is the card of the visionary, okay? And so with this card in the reverse, what is it saying to me? It's kind of saying this king might be controlling. Not sure what else is saying to me. Give me a minute, let me think about it. Okay, so it's kind of like this king wants to be the leader, but he's not focused. He may be drinking. Not sure what else is saying to me. This is the King of Shells. I don't think he's paying attention. You know, like if someone did drink, maybe perhaps they'd be distracted. I'm not distracted. I just was up to a lot of activities today, so I'm a little bit distracted. But this king is kind of maybe having the same energy. So I'm not sure if this is your energy, Scorpio, if I put these two cards together. And I don't know why this would come after a happy initial story. Okay? So let me think about it. Why would this be the case? We have an emperor in all of his glory, and he's winning because he desires love. What is this energy behind this? Unless this is the ex of an empress, okay? I don't know really what's... Okay, hold on. Okay, the respect card did not come behind there. I was just wondering, where is this the same energy of Scorpio there? I don't really know. So anyway, we have a legit emperor here, a boss who's in upright standing, and then we have two characters behind here, and they're not 100%, okay? We have a couple negative vices here. I don't know why. Maybe we'll see the reason why in a couple of minutes, okay? Okay, so the next card here is the Two of Roses. So we have a crossroads, okay? Okay, so I think what it's trying to explain is that the Empress has some choices here. So the Emperor is looking toward the Empress saying, hey, this is my perfect partner, because Emperor and Empress are like the perfect pair, okay? They're both walking in their nobility and standing upright. But the Empress has two choices of her own to deal with. One of them is a game player, okay? And then the other one is maybe an alcoholic, okay? Sorry if these sound negative, but... And then she's at a crossroads, okay? It's crossroads in the reverse, okay? What does that mean specifically? I think what it means is you cannot juggle two different situations. It's going to work against you. And, let me see. It's kind of strange because this adds some drama to the situation. It seems like a perfect story at the beginning, and then we have a little drama going behind it. So, let me see. Okay, be careful of sabotaging. Okay, so if you are a Scorpio cross watcher and you're a female, be careful of sabotaging a good situation with other situations that are not going in your favor. Okay, that's the best thing I can see in regard to that. The next card here is the Ten of Gems reversed. This is a card of protection. Okay, so what is that explaining to me? It's explaining to me that, like, okay, I'm not sure. I don't see relatives here. This is the Ten of Gems, so this is like the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles has to do with like family finances. So I don't see relatives here, but that's kind of the meaning of the card. If we're in the upright position, the Ten of Gems would mean like family wealth, you know, for generations to come. I don't know why in the reverse we just have families meddling in a situation, okay? I also mentioned something about self-sabotage. This has to do with family money. And I am not sure if this is about the King of Shells. Okay, previous to this we had Crossroads, so no, it's probably not. The Crossroads card is about the Empress's energy. So this protection card is in regard to the Empress. So there's something here going on in regard to family money, inheritance, prenuptial legal paperwork, and possible self-sabotage of a good relationship. So I think what's going on is that, as I stated to you earlier, we have the Emperor and the Empress. They will make a good couple, okay? Okay, so maybe I better understand this. What if these two characters are family members, okay? The builder is possibly a construction worker. Maybe he's a diplomat of some sort. Maybe he plays mind games. And then the visionary is a person who drinks alcohol. And so they're not really on target or focused with their work. And it could be the same person. But this person or two people may be family members, and they may be blocking the Empress from a true love situation. I don't know if they're family members or exes, okay? So, let's see. So, we have the Wheel of Fortune card here, and this card is about luck. And because we're talking about money, the previous card here is about money, okay? And money not being protected. It kind of leaves the Empress open, I guess, for some type of sabotage or something. So it's like luck is not going in the Empress's favor in regard to these two relatives, maybe causing trouble or meddling in a situation that may be beneficial to her. So let me see what else is going on. Okay, so the next card here is the Nine of Gems in the reverse. This is a card of independence, okay? Normally when we have independence upright, we might be saying, okay, it's great to act like you're free and independent, and it will draw to you all the good things that you're desiring. Here in the reverse, what is going on? This is the Nine of Gems card, and it's explaining to us that right now is not a good time to get into a relationship. What's the reason why? Because someone's too independent, or someone's not dependent enough, okay? Or you have to like be more social, okay? So I don't know if that makes sense. Let me see if it makes sense or not. So we were talking about money. So I'm not sure if it's saying that the Empress needs to be more independent or she's too independent. I'm not really sure which one is saying. Let me look at the next card and see. So I have the Princess of Wings in the reverse. Okay, this is the card of the Messenger. Okay, because it's in the reverse, it's kind of like it's this messenger is kind of an angel. Okay, in the reverse, she basically is not communicating as effectively as possible. And because of that, it's causing some type of drama, okay? The messages are not coming out clearly. The next card behind this is the Hierophant. I don't know if that is giving us an explanation of this independence. I don't really understand this. It's like saying someone's not independent enough or too independent. I guess, are they not communicating effectively because they're not getting around other people? I don't know if that's what it's saying. And this is not a personal reading, by the way, guys, okay? This has to do with Scorpio and Scorpio's possibilities for love. And this is January, okay? The first 2 rows are January. So this messenger here, the Princess of Wings, that's kind of like a Page of Swords. It's like a message of love, but it's not coming through adequately. It could represent a child, okay? Like a young person. I'm not really sure because behind it we have the Hierophant. This is a card of tradition, okay? Or conservative, a conservative natured person, okay? So is this in regard to an empress having a child? Something about either not being independent enough, so having a young child, okay? Okay, so Scorpio, are you dating a person with a young child and the young child is not independent enough for the parent to, I don't know, date? Okay, because this card here is the Hierophant. It has something to do with marriage. So I'm not sure, Scorpio, if you're intending to marry someone, but you're confused at the person's loyalty or availability. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, it could be saying something else, okay? If the Princess of Wings was just sending a message about a marriage, I'm not sure. This is a little confusing. So we have in between this Princess of Wings, okay? This can be a young person, okay? This Prince of Shells is kind of like the Knight of Cups, okay? So it could be that these two are married, okay? I'm not sure. We have the Hierophant in the upright in between them. So I don't know if this is just a young female and a Hierophant. Hierophant can represent religion. It doesn't have to represent marriage. So is there a young person, a young religious person? I don't know if they are married or not, but there's some relationship to a person who is not moral and not traditional. So all I can state is that the Hierophant is in regard to this Princess of Wings, okay? Unless we have a young person who's married to a person who is not conservative, which could be the case. And I'm not sure why it'd be showing us this. I'm not sure. I wonder if I have to break the storyline up into two. We had one story above about the Emperor and the Empress. And then we had a story about family finances affecting the situation. And then we're talking about maybe a young person who's not independent. So Scorpio's cross watcher possibly has a child who's dependent. That child is either religious or is married to someone who is not conservative at all. Okay, so maybe there's family drama. There's something about sabotage. There's a crossroads. So there's some type of family drama affecting this Empress from maybe getting into a serious relationship with a boss or something. Okay, so after we have the Charmer is not a person who's a faithful, this is the Knight of Cups reversed, basically. And this person is not really faithful. This person does the wrong thing and says it's the right thing in regard to relationships, okay? Well, this person is going through some type of transformation, okay? We have the Death card in the reverse. And I guess this person is not wanting to let go of his bad ways to get married. I almost wonder. Guys, did you remember when at the beginning of the recording I announced something of if you have a young Cancer daughter, to watch her for promiscuous behavior because you don't want her to get pregnant, have a talk with her. I'm trying to figure out, what if that's appearing in this reading? The Princess of Wings here is like a young person. She's in the reverse. She's not communicating effectively. Is she not communicating effectively because she's pregnant and this is a Cancer sign child or something? It's an air sign card, so it would likely be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. If you took this card for the literal meaning. But I just have to wonder, is this a young person who's pregnant in the Empress's life? The Scorpio may be interested in marrying the Empress, but she has family drama where maybe she has a child in a bad relationship situation or marriage. It didn't show that there was a pregnancy. The Empress card may mean a pregnancy is relevant, unless this is the person Scorpio is interested in. Okay, so this is interesting. So Scorpio, if this is you at the beginning of the reading as the boss, do you have a employee who is younger than you and she's pregnant and she's married to a person who's not treating her well? And let me see what else. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's the person that you're interested in, is in a younger person who's already pregnant and married to someone else, and that was the person who was your Empress. Okay? And that person has family drama, so I'm not sure if this is showing the Charmer's energy or if these are just relatives. So I don't know if this is the husband or the relatives of the person Scorpio is interested in. Okay, there's a lot of family drama going on here. So let me see. So this person that the messenger, that the page of, what is it? I don't think it's Page of Cups. She was the page of, what is it? Page of Swords. Oh, okay, wait. See, I said it wrong. Okay, so this is the Page of Swords, okay? The labels are wrong. I just said it wrong. I'm sorry. I said I'm a little bit distant today, okay? So the Page of Swords here in the reverse is about super spying. Let me see. I can see this in so many different ways. Okay, so if I'm talking and I keep talking, I'll just keep talking. When I stop, then I get stuck. So previous to this Princess of Wings card, we had independence. Someone's not independent enough. Is it because they're spying? They're being spied on because they're at work? It's kind of confusing. Okay? You guys figure out which storyline so far makes sense in your situation. And I'm going to keep doing the reading because I don't want to get stuck here. Because when I stop talking, I'm just going to keep staring and not say anything. Okay? So, let's see. We had the Death card here. And this was about not letting go of a situation that's not working. So it seems like there's a marriage in between a young person and a person who's not treating her correctly. Okay? And this Death card in the reverse is saying that there are no new beginnings and someone has to let go. So the best way for me to see this couple here is as a married couple. And I do not know if, as I was stating, this would be a Cancer young person who's pregnant or something and not communicating it effectively. Because if it were, if you go back to the Cancer reading, the Cancer young person was probably pregnant by a fire sign, okay? And here, I mean, there's a lot of drama, my gosh. Okay, so here, this is not a fire sign energy. This is a water sign energy. So this young person was sleeping around with a lot of people. If this was representing the Cancer sign who was pregnant, I don't know if that's the case, but if it were, it's just a lot of drama. So if that were the case, Scorpio, you as the Emperor, this is too much drama. okay? So in between this couple, there's no new beginning, okay? So they're married, but they're not going to continue to stay together. They have to let go because apparently this young person may be pregnant for someone else. I'm not sure if that's making sense, but it seems to make sense here. So I'm going to let it, I'm going to go with that situation. So now we have the next card here, which is the Queen of Roses in the reverse, okay? This is the leader. Now, what I have to figure out is this Queen of Roses in the reverse. Is this the same energy as this young person here? Because these are energies. So being immature in her marriage relationship may not be the same as her business situation. Or this could be a mother, the mother of the child here, the young person. Okay, I'm not really sure. So I put those thoughts in your mind. I'm going to tell you about this card, okay? The Queen of Roses in the reverse is basically, she is maybe intermingling herself in a lot of different relationship situations that are probably dangerous for her health. It seems like it's the same person. It's the same person. Okay? It does not have this this feminine that Scorpio is interested in. It doesn't have to be a young person, but it could be. And like I said, I'm getting stuck here. I'm going to put this card down. So the Queen of Roses in the reverse, she basically is either dealing with a person who sleeps around too much and is putting his health in danger, which is what it looks like is going on. So this card is just explaining the dynamic. It's maybe not explaining the age of the person, okay? Okay, so it's explaining that this charmer has been sleeping around and endangering this young woman's health, but the young woman has been doing the same thing. If this is a Cancer young woman, okay, in the literal sense, she may be embracing a spying energy. She may be spying on her husband who's cheating, but apparently she might have been cheating also. If guys, this is funny. I don't know, okay? I don't know if this is the Cancer sign child, but it fits in the story, okay? It doesn't have to be. So now let me give you an example of if it's not, okay? If this is not the Cancer sign who's pregnant. But it really seems to fit because we have the Empress card up there, okay? So I'm going to leave it alone right there because it makes sense. Okay, so I explained that card. Now we have the Eight of Gems, and this is about perfectionism. Okay? And this card kind of bothers me. The reason why it bothers me is because I don't like it when people are being nitpicky or if that's going to destroy someone's relationship. But let me see why this card is here. We have this Queen of Roses in the reverse. And I only know that she was dealing with someone who was sexually irresponsible. Okay? What does that have to do with perfectionism? Let me see. I don't really know. Okay, so this queen may work at a company with the Scorpio. She may have been doing good work because she may be in a high position in the company. This is the leader card. So she may be a young person in a high position. So she is getting a reward for her work. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, my throat feels funny. Hold on. Okay. My throat's going. My voice. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so this makes sense. The leader, my voice is going up. So And if I can't speak well, it's saying something about this communication. Someone is not communicating effectively, and it's kind of affecting my throat a little bit. Okay. So, okay. So the Queen of Roses is the leader. I did understand what that was about. So some type of recognition is coming to this young person in the company. Okay. All right. So apparently the young woman speaks up. Maybe she's victorious. Maybe she's happy. She's getting recognized for her work in the company. That's good. But this reading so far is kind of making me a little bit tense because of the family drama that's going on. It's like a bunch of unknowns, so it kind of has me feeling a little unsettled. Um, there's a triumph in regard to the work situation, okay? But I don't know if that's in regard to the relationship situation, okay? Her marriage situation. Okay. So the next card here is the Devil card. This is a card of seduction, okay? Now, we do not have a breakup in this couple that's married. It's kind of like an unequally yoked couple. I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know. It just, the Charmer, I don't really like this card. So anybody who's with him, I'm going to say I feel sorry for them. So, um, there is a, what was it? There was a change in the relationship. It had to do with someone needing to let go or having to let go. No new beginnings. So it didn't say that they broke up, but maybe they're not dealing with each other. So I'm not sure if the Devil card here is the same person, the Charmer, trying to come back in the young woman's life. This young woman is taking up a lot of Scorpio's reading. So Scorpio, it's like you're intent on getting this person. This person is a perfect person for you, but they have a lot of drama going on and it's taking over your whole reading, okay? And by the way, this is February's energy now that I'm explaining to you. Okay, so a lot of times the Devil for my daily readings is the ex trying to return to tempt a person back into a situation that probably wasn't healthy. So let me see what's going on. So from the female's point of view, this could be the Empress or the Messenger, which was the Princess of Page of Swords, Princess of Wings, okay? This feminine is anxious, but the anxious card is in the reverse position, okay? She probably knows the person she's married to is toxic or unhealthy for her. This is the Five of Gems in the reverse. That's Five of Pentacles reversed. And so we have basically, I don't know, I'm not sure if the person is not getting attention. The Charmer here, I don't think he's getting her attention. Is he being anxious because he can't get her attention? Is he being too shy? Is he like approaching her but not saying what he wants? Like getting in her space to see what she will do? Okay, the Five of Pentacles card is about like debt and poverty, but this is when it's in the reverse. So I don't know if like funds are getting better. Okay, remember we had a Ten of Pentacles situation here in the reverse where like there was an inheritance issue or like some prenuptial agreement. Okay, the prenuptial could be because she was possibly cheating. For some reason it fits that that was a Cancer feminine. So I'm not sure, Scorpio, if you're interested in a Cancer female, and she's a young person and she's one of your employees at work. Okay, and let me see. So there's anxiety in regard to this ex trying to come back on the scene. And so I'm going to assume that this is the feminine's energy here, Princess of Roses. So what is this about now? Okay, the Princess of Roses is adventurous and flirty. So this, as I stated to you guys earlier, Cancer, if you have a young person who's in your life and she's a female and she's a Cancer, be careful of promiscuity, of promiscuous behavior. I don't know if promiscuity is a word. Okay, so the Princess of Roses here is like a flirty, happy-go-lucky individual, and I don't know. Okay, so I'm not sure if she's flirting with her husband, even though she knows he's bad news, or if she's out flirting with other people. Previous to that, that was the Five of Pentacles reversed. And, so I'm sorry, I'm a little far away today. So I don't know if she is financially doing better, so she's socializing. The next card here is like, one day I put my cards on the floor and someone maybe stepped on it, so that's the markings on it. Okay, so this is the defeat card in the reverse, Five of Wings. This is like the Five of Swords card, okay? There's a defeat here because the ex tried to come back. And so the feminine being flirty and having a little money in her pocket, or no, I don't know if she does because it's Five of Pentacles reversed. Maybe perhaps it's it's not just worry about a debt. It could be something pretty deep, like monetary problems on a deeper level. So I don't know what's going on. The ex came back. The feminine's funds are kind of low, or she's worried about money because maybe perhaps they're having a dispute about a prenuptial agreement. And so he's saying, well, if you cheated on me, you don't get any money, and that's why her money is low. We have the defeat card in the reverse. And so, okay, it has something to do with gossip. So I'm not sure if her masculine is gossiping about her. Or is this someone new in her life? Because she's kind of flirty. I don't know. I would assume it's the person she's married to is giving her a hard time and being mean to her or gossiping her. And that's why we have this defeat card in the reverse. And as I stated, Scorpio, if you're interested in this person, they have a lot of drama. Like I said, it's taken over your whole reading. Okay, so the next card here is the World card reversed. This is a card of consummation. It has to do with like the end of a cycle, okay? So I'm not sure if it's explaining to us that the young woman is putting away the old cycle. She has a messed up situation with her husband. And perhaps she is losing money because she cheated on him. And so that cycle is coming to a close. So I don't know if this is a divorce paperwork that has gone through, okay? Because behind it we have celebration behind it. So perhaps there's some type of, I don't like saying this divorce party. I don't know, like, I don't like saying it because I think of negative things like where people forced a divorce and the person's actually in a worse situation. That's why I don't like the thought of a divorce party. But anyway, okay, so maybe there's a divorce. Maybe someone is out celebrating. It could be this Princess of Roses because she is maybe happy to get out of a toxic relationship. She may be cheated because her person was not around, and that's why. But then she's still kind of lost out because of a prenuptial agreement. Okay, so there's a judgment call here in regard to this situation. And, okay, just to confirm, the Four of Shells card is a reevaluation of something. Okay, so that doesn't give me a lot of insight on what's going on. There's likely a divorce. There was some type of celebration. Someone was happy there was a divorce. The judgment call was maybe made. You guys have broken up now. Now someone's saying, okay, I'm single. That's just what I'm guessing is going on. So now Scorpio, at this point, the person you're interested in may be free to date you maybe. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is your energy, Scorpio, now. King of Roses. This is a passionate energy card, okay? So this king is like, yeah, it would probably be your energy because you started off as the boss, the emperor, okay? And now here you run several different departments in your company, and basically you want a loyal partner, okay? With this young woman, I'm not sure if she's going to be loyal. Right now she is in Princess of Roses energy, so she's flirty. Maybe you two would make a good match, but that's only if she continues to look at you and not look at everyone else. Okay, and technically right now she is. Technically both of you are looking at each other. Okay, so maybe perhaps it might work. So the King of Roses. Anything else about him? Okay, so strength. The strength card is about wisdom, self-control, taming your inner beast. Okay, so it's following the King of Roses. So I'm not sure if you as a passionate king or Scorpio, you're taming your inner beast. You have self-control. Are you focusing your attention on the one person you're interested in, which is this Princess of Roses? Okay. What else? Okay. So the next card here is the Seven of Wings, okay? Seven of Swords, the adversary card. This would be the ex coming in again to cause trouble or drama. Let's see what type of drama is being caused. Okay. We have the Seven of Shells. This is a card of illusions. It's for this type of love reading, this may be like, be careful who you date. Make sure they're solid. Make sure they're not just putting on a face, but they really are someone different, like a false person type issue. Okay, so because we had the adversary card before, it's, I think, explaining to us that the charmer here in the reverse, he was a false person. He was an adversary. Okay, maybe he was in the Princess of Wings in her life just to cause trouble. Apparently he succeeded because this is a messy reading as far as drama going on here. And I'm almost wondering if the drama is all caused by his bad behavior. But in all honesty, it seems like both... Okay, I'm going to put this card down. It honestly seems like both parties here were doing a little bit of this and that on the side. So maybe they're equal parties into the drama. I'm not sure. So now let me see. So, strength. The passionate King of Roses had to acquire strength, possibly to deal with this drama, because as I stated, it took over half of your reading. You were waiting because you said, this is my perfect person. I'm the emperor, she's the empress, and that's what I want. Okay, so now we have the Three of Gems. The Three of Gems card is about work. Apparently, this is a lot of drama going on in a work situation, okay? The work card here is about collaboration, okay? So it's explaining to us that the King of Roses is collaborating with the Princess of Roses, and perhaps they may work something out. Maybe you're putting in equal work to make a relationship stand the test of time. I don't know what else I would say here. Okay, so the next card is the Nine of Roses. So this has to do with habits. It has to do with work habits. Work came before it. Okay. Something about let's collaborate together. Let's improve our work habits. Is this in regard to love or work? Because okay, what type of habits would you be improving for work? Is this about being on time? Is this about, I don't know, trying to figure out how to separate your love from your work? Is it about not showing public displays of affection? I'm not sure what this is about. Is it about, I don't know. Okay, let me look at what comes behind it and see if it makes more sense. So the Nine of Roses card is about habits, okay? We're improving our habits in some way to be able to work better together, to get along, to have a happy work environment, to maybe not show certain things to other people if they're in a relationship together and they're at work. Okay, the Four of Roses card here is about respect. So the two fire sign energies here, the King of Roses and the Princess of Roses, are in a relationship. They think it'll last long term. They're both embracing the same energies twice. We have Roses energy, fire energy, okay, here. And then initially we had Emperor and Empress, okay? So 2 times it keeps showing that they're coming with the same energy, okay? So they're saying, so the cards are explaining to us that these two are possibly made for each other, okay? Four of Roses, respect, marriage in the future would be long-term and successful. That's just what the cards say. You guys have to put in the work to like make it work, you know, and be faithful and do all the things you're supposed to do. Remember, habits came before it, okay? Habits as in young flirty chick over here. That means you can't flirt with whomever you choose to. Pay attention to what you're doing, especially at work, because then you might run into some type of, you know, situations. So I don't know. In regard to the King of Roses, how does the habits card? Because technically it follows after him in regard to work. What type of habits does the King, what type of habits does the Scorpio need to work on during the month of February to have a happy work life? Okay, you can tell me in the comments down below. I guess the King would have to not flirt with other women. Both you guys have the same habit improvement, okay? You can't flirt with the other employees, co-workers at work if you're in a relationship. And possibly you can't show too much PDA also. I don't know. It depends on your work rules and restrictions. I don't know. Okay, so now we have the Magician card. So when I looked at the cards before, I didn't really know what was going on. Now I see it plain and clear. You already have the right person before you. Unless, wow, this is really conflicting. Okay, so King of Roses, you're looking to the Princess of Roses. She's looking at you, you're looking at her, okay? But then you're the last court card here. And then we have the Magician card show up, okay? All of a sudden, the perfect partner may appear for you, King of Roses, right? Were you or were you not watching your habits? Were you trying to build a good relationship with the Princess of Roses, okay? Because I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe some new employee shows up at work and all of a sudden, bam, who is this? Okay, King of Roses. The perfect partner for you might appear. I already thought you had the perfect partner. So what's really going on, okay? So I'm going to move the Magician card here. Did you manifest 2 partners or were you dealing with one and then another came in? I'm not sure what's going on. So this is the King of Roses, your passionate team leader at your work environment. And you want a faithful partner. I'm not sure if this young woman here is a faithful partner to you. I think that's something you guys were working on. This Queen of Gems here, by the way, I haven't gotten this card in the upright for a couple readings. So anyway, we have a nurturer, okay? This is like a wife and a mother. I don't know if in this case she's a wife, but right now she might be a mother, okay? This woman knows how to run a household and take care of children or just be loving and nurturing, okay? The difference here in between this Queen of Gems and this princess is that one is in immature energy, younger energy. Okay. Now in the company, this Princess of Roses is actually the leader. She's in a leadership position in the company, but in the literal sense, she may be pregnant and she may be a young woman. Okay. Whereas right now we have a Queen of Gems. Okay. So she's more mature in her age. She may have more experience in regard to home, family, children, you know, nurturing, cooking. Okay, the Queen of Gems is kind of like the perfect woman, okay? Now for this King of Roses, your perfect person could be a fire sign just like you, okay? Maybe the princess is the perfect woman for you. Maybe she's available now, whereas she was not earlier, okay? But maybe she's pregnant and maybe there's still a lot of drama going on in her life. So the question of the matter is, what in the world is going on here? I'm sorry. So King of Roses, you had the respect card behind you, a couple cards behind you. So marriage is maybe on your mind. And up until this point, I thought it was in regard to this Princess of Roses, okay? But that may not necessarily be the case, okay? Okay, so we have this Queen of Gems here, and I'm not sure if this is your, because in between the two of you guys, there is the Magician, okay? So it's like alakazam. There's your perfect person right here, okay? You're thinking about marriage. Here's your perfect person right here. So there's lots of drama in this reading so far. So the last card here is the Four of Gems, okay? Upright. This is a card about possessiveness, okay? I don't know what this means here. Does this mean that the queen is not concerned with love? She's concerned with taking care of her home and family life. Maybe love is not on her mind. Maybe she's been through a lot of heartache or hardships. The Four of Gems card could also mean, could mean something in regard to your money, like holding on to your money, clinging to security. I don't know if being selfish in regard to money, not wanting to share. I don't really know. So, okay. So maybe this Queen of Gems is a mother and perhaps she's holding on to her money because she has to take care of her family. I'm not sure how that's relevant here. Okay, so what it's saying is that the King of Roses, his perfect person, may be a mother and taking care of her family life or home life, but her money situation is not as optimal as she would like it to, or she just has to hold on to what she has because she has a lot of people to care for, or I don't know, something to that effect. Let me see. Those were the last cards for the reading. I didn't give you guys a lot of cards, but this is an interesting story and it was so full of drama. So I didn't give you like lots and lots of cards. But anyway, I hope you appreciated the reading so far. So Scorpio, you as the boss, you're the emperor in this reading. Like you're the boss, okay? You have lots of drama going on in your workplace. Maybe you have lots of choices. I don't know. I hope you appreciated the reading. If you did, press the subscribe button or like the video and leave a comment if it resonates for you, okay? So, thank you for listening, okay? All right, bye-bye.